Some really sad news here this morning for Padres fans, for the city of San Diego. Randy Jones has passed away at the age of 75. For those that had seen Randy Jones, around the ballpark or maybe listened to him, he was dealing with some things for a while. Um, I'm not, you know, I'm always surprised when someone passes away because, like, it's not like you go around every day, like, all right, is this going to be the day? Is this going to be the day? But thinking about some of the things that he's gone through, uh, I'm not surprised, if that makes sense. It's a sad day for sure. Um, One of the cornerstones, I think that's the word the Padres used, cornerstone of the franchise. He's one of the retired numbers, and rightfully so. Early in the Padres' history, like, if you're going to find someone that's really successful on the field to, put up there in that Padres history, Randy Jones. And I know that Randy Jones, it's not like he played for the Padres. He didn't have Tony Gwynn's resume for the Padres or anything like that. But he did have some really good years with the Padres. And obviously, the biggest year being 1976, where he wins the Cy Young. He's an all star. He placed second in the Cy Young the year before that. I don't know how many people, think about that. I'm not going to say remember that because I wasn't alive for his career. But he did have an impressive span there of what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 years, where 5 of those 6 years his ERA was below 4. 1975, excuse me, 2.24 ERA. That's the year he didn't win the Cy Young, but he led the league in ERA that year. 1976 wins the Cy Young. He had a 7.5 WAR in 1975. Over 300 innings, 40 starts. 25 of those starts were complete games in 1976. Like, just some unbelievable things that he did there. And after his career, continuing to be in San Diego, I think he was living in Encinitas, or Escondido. Escondido or Encinitas? I think it was Escondido. Jones is survived by his wife Marie, according to the Union Tribune. But yeah, like, he was someone that would be at spring training helping out with the Padres and doing the fantasy camp stuff, and he'd be on the radio, talking to different hosts. And so he did the what was it called? Padres Social Hour with Jesse Agler. Those, the real ones remember that show back on Fox Sports San Diego at the time. But I think he contributed to some of that. Like, he really cared a lot about the city and this Padres organization. And so that's the Randy that I knew. Not that I knew him, but, like, you get what I'm saying. Is the guy that really cared about the city, because obviously I wasn't there for his playing career. But you hear about it and you know about it, and you see that number 35 retired up there, along with Dave Winfield and Tony Gwynn and Trevor Hoffman. And I disagree with this one, Steve Garvey, but it is what it is. Jackie, obviously, for the entire league. You see that, and you just know the importance that that guy had, and to see him continue to be around was really cool. Just seemed like a really great guy. And obviously, there's the Randy Jones barbecue, and that was at Qualcomm, and then moved over to Petco when the Padres obviously moved over there. So the legacy of his, let's say, like, that's obviously something that will continue. And yeah, he's gonna be missed. I enjoyed because he was someone, if I remember correctly, listening to any interviews that he did or when he was on the radio, it was someone that just gave you his blunt, honest thoughts. And you don't get that everywhere nowadays. And so that was pretty cool for that. And for those that knew him better, they probably have some really awesome stories to share. And so this isn't really a spot where I'm gonna blab on for 20 minutes. Like, this is pretty much the end of this video. It's more like I just appreciate what he did for this community, and really just a platform for everyone else, those that are older than me, in the comments on social media. Let me know if you have a Randy Jones memory. Let me know. I love hearing those memories, and any interactions that you had with him, just any cool stories that you have, put them in the comments, put them on social media. And I guess this is another reminder, right? Like you just don't know when those people are going to be gone, so appreciate them. Don't don't wait to appreciate them, but make sure that they're appreciated while they're here, because you don't want to have those regrets. So yeah, sad day, and it's been a sad off season. Obviously, with how the season ended, and then Peter Seidler's wish, like, doesn't seem like that's gonna end up happening with the Padres looking to sell the team, and Darvish getting surgery. Randy Jones passes away. There's probably something else I'm forgetting, but yeah, not great, not great. And it's November 19th, so there's time here for things to improve. During spring training and all that, I'm sure I'll be optimistic going into it. But right now, it's sad. Another sad day to be a Padres fan.